It's time for Mr. Evilcheese Reviews.
Hello, this is Mr. Evilcheese, and today I'm going to be reviewing from Arkham City, Mr. Freeze. Now, if you've watched my other videos, you'll probably know that I released a video not that long ago where I was complaining and bitching about how Mr. Freeze and Killer Croc were so much more expensive than the Batman figures from the rest of the Arkham City and Arkham Asylum line. Because, look at Mr. Freeze. Well, I'll compare him to Batman later, but he's not that much bigger than Batman, and yet he costs $40 more. Or maybe $30 more, I forget. But still, I still think he costs way more than he should compared to Batman. But I really like Mr. Freeze, and I even said in that video that I'd probably end up getting Mr. Freeze someday, and well, I did, because he's right there. So now, Mr. Evilcheese owns a Mr. Freeze. With a Mr. Eases. You know, because of the Mr. Ease, Mr. Evilcheese, Mr. Freeze is like, you know, because we each have a Mr. and we each end in an Ease. You probably got it already, but I'm just over explaining it because I wanna. So yeah, I am really happy that I got this Mr. Freeze. I really liked him. I really liked the new design that they made in the Arkham City game. This is really probably my favorite design of Mr. Freeze that I've ever seen. I didn't really care much for Mr. Freeze until the Batman animated series from the 90s, because that really made me like Mr. Freeze's story, just the way he looked, his really cold personality, and he's just a fucking cool character. He's one of my favorite Batman villains ever, and you know, he's not better than Joker, but still, he's up there for me. I love Mr. Freeze. I love you, Mr. Freeze. I love you. I love you. Well, Mr. Freeze has informed me that I should not hug him as much as I would like to. So I'm going to go over this figure and maybe some other stuff. And okay, here we go. Oh yeah, I guess I'll explain why I got him, even though of his expensive price. He was like 30 something on Amazon, and after my wife bought me two super expensive 4th scale Predators, and I already knew about both of them, she really wanted to surprise me with something, and she knew I wanted this, but I didn't know she was going to get it, and well, she got me it. So she surprised me with something. Yeah, it was fucking awesome. Something I wanted that I didn't want to pay the price for, but I got it for free because she bought it for me. Yeah, I kissed you. You got a glass on, so don't worry about it. You got that glass. Okay, let's go over this shit a little bit, okay? Okay, first thing I want to point out about this figure is, yeah, it really sucks about this, like, plastic see-through piece that's supposed to be the glass on his helmet, is that it comes loose in the package, and you gotta, like, get it. It's a little difficult to get in there, but it's very hard to get this thing back out. It's stuck in there pretty good. You gotta like pry it out with something basically, and it almost feels like if you try it too hard you might break it. And I have taken it back out to see how hard it would be, and that's just a little warning if you buy this figure, is you should probably get his head in the position you want it to be and then put that thing in there, because once you get that on, you might not want to ever take it off again just to move his head, which kind of sucks. I mean, it seems like they should have some kind of like lever on the back here or something that you could turn his head with. That would make more sense, because it's just too difficult to get that off just to turn his head. Okay, first I'll go over to Sculpt, because the Sculpt in this toy is fucking awesome. Now look at his head. See his head there? He's got that cold, square, you know, that expression of he just don't give a fucking shit. He's not happy, he's not sad, he don't give a fucking shit. And that's what he looks like. I like it. It's really awesome. His goggles, they're pretty cool. And now the suit. The suit is really, really detailed. If you can see on there, all that texture on his legs there, that's really cool. And then you got this texture here, like them stripes, and then you got like this sort of like
what do you call that? What is that? I don't know, like something. But it's really fucking textured. And same on his stomach. You got the texture there. And his legs all the way down. You got that shit. Wherever you see them little, like, what do you call it, a sexagon or something? I don't know what the fuck. I ain't in geometry class anymore. And got all these little peg thingies sticking out of the back here. They're supposed to look like they do something. That's pretty cool. Lots of detail on that. And more peggy looking things. You got these big fucking things, which I don't know, I'm guessing something to do with keeping him cold in there. Top of the helmet's got some more things like that. Lots of scientific looking things on there that don't really have a purpose, but it looks like they have a purpose. So that's awesome. And he's got these little knee pads in case he wants to crawl around the floor and play tiddlywinks or something. And he's got nice little sculpt boots there, robotic looking. Exoskeleton, I guess, would be more like it. Got his little crotch things. I'm not sure what those are for. You can pee out of them, maybe. That'd be gross to see. He's got all these little blue tubes. That's one thing. When I first seen this figure previewed and saw that he was deluxe and he was going to be like $50 to $60, I thought, well, I'm assuming that all these little things glow, because in the game all these blue parts glow. And I thought that's why he was going to be so expensive, is because these parts glow. I mean, he's battery powered, but they don't glow. So, still not seeing that reason for that high price tag. But he is cool. He's cooler and more detailed than Batman, I guess. So maybe I could see maybe he should be $10 more than Batman at the most, but not $30 to $40 more than the Batman. That is just ridiculous. But look at the sculpt. There's lots of detail in there. All these little plates on there, the screws that would screw them in, the little vents. I don't know, there's lots. It's really intricate detail on this guy. That is awesome. Okay, as for the paint job, I think the paint job is still pretty cool because they have those little like designs on there. See, that's pretty nice. The paint's not really messed up at all on these. They're all really nicely done. And these tubes and things, the light blue or dark blue, they're blue. They don't glow, but they almost look like they glow. The color paint I use almost looks like it's glowing, and that's kind of cool. I like that. Everywhere that color's used, it looks like it's glowing. It's fucking sweet. I do wish it glowed, though. It doesn't. And there's some fine details, like his little sort of exclamation point hazard type symbol. Like, I don't know why. I guess you shouldn't stick your finger there if you're Mr. Freeze, because you might get it broke off. I don't know. Whatever. But, yeah, there's lots of detail on the paint there. You can see on his face, like, he's mostly blue, but there's little hints of the skin color on there, natural skin color. If you can see that. It's a nice little touch instead of just making it one solid color. So that's pretty cool. He's got his red eyes, red goggles, whatever. It's pretty fucking sweet. Got that crazy design on his forearm there. The articulation is what you would expect from a DC Direct type toy. Like, it does basic action figure things, but still not too much. Like, the shoulders are ball jointed, so you can move them around fairly decently. But then you basically just got the regular one direction bend on the elbows, and nothing twists. You can't twist the wrist, you can't twist at the elbows, so it's just shoulder, elbow, that's it. And you can move his head around, but I'm not taking this off again to show you. It just moves around, okay? Just know that it does. And he can't twist in any way at the hip area. He can move his legs, but they only go in one direction. Can't, because they're not ball jointed, so you can't stick them out. His legs, one direction. And his ankles twist. No ball joint, just twisting. So that's it for articulation, basically. It's not terrible, but it could be better. Now, like I said, I wanted to show you a size comparison because of the whole pricing thing here. You got Batman, who goes for about 20 bucks, And then you got Mr. Freeze, who goes from 50 to 60, brand new. And really, like, I know he's more detailed, but still, is he really worth $30 to $40 more than this Batman? I don't think he is. I think that's a ripoff. Killer Croc is bigger. That's a different story. I still don't think should be as worth as much as he is, but especially since Killer Croc breaks. But Mr. Freeze, he shouldn't be that much more than this Batman. He is awesome. I'm glad I have him, but still, come on. Look at the price, damn it. Okay, I mentioned this comparison in my other Mr. Freeze Killer Croc video with the Marvel Select versus DC Direct pricing here. Okay, look at this. You got this Mr. Freeze, 50 to 60 bucks, and you got Abomination and Juggernaut, Marvel Select, 20 bucks. They're like the same price as that Batman. And look how big they are compared to him. I mean, look at this. The detail is there. Look at this fucking detail on this Juggernaut. It's crazy. And look how much bigger he is. Huge compared to this Mr. Freeze. Same with Abomination. It's fucking huge. All this detail. All that crazy shit all over his back there. Look at this. Why does this guy cost like that much more than him? I mean, Arkham City is a popular game, I get, but still, it's just ripping people off, I think. That's too much money for this Mr. Freeze. Come on. Okay, Mr. Freeze comes with one accessory, and that is his little gun, freeze gun thingy. It's alright. Not that amazing, but it's just a little gun. Oh, I think he came with this. I don't even remember if he came with this little stand. I think he did, but I don't know. If not, then use one for somebody else, because I don't know. Here's the box if you haven't seen it. It's a nice like design of the box. You got a big ass picture of him on the side there, and then you can see who's available and who's coming soon, and a full picture on the side there, and a nice little design there. Woo, that's awesome. Yeah. Well, despite that price thing there, I really do like this figure. He's really cool. He's really well done. He's one of the best. Well, I say he probably is the best Mr. Evilcheese, Mr. Freeze figure that was ever made. I don't know of any other Mr. Freeze that even remotely compared to this one, because this one is fucking badass. This is a badass Mr. Freeze. He's really cool. I would not say he's worth every penny because he costs too fucking much, but still, he is awesome. I think he's one of the best figures out of the Arkham City and Arkham Asylum lines of figures, and that's saying a lot when you compare it to like the Joker and the Harley Quinn and a couple of the others they made, because they're really high quality toys, except for Killer Croc, who breaks. But hey, still don't have that one yet. Don't know if I ever get it, because fuck, I don't want a toy that just breaks like that for that much. And but yeah, this Mr. Freeze is really cool. I like him. He's my buddy. We're gonna be scientist friends. We're gonna run around and be like we're scientists. Yep. Let's go do some scientist stuff. I'll make some cheese. You can freeze it. Get you some frozen cheese. It'll be awesome. Let's go do that.
Check out some of these other videos by Mr. Evilcheese, and then maybe I will get my voice fixed.